Welcome to BFSI classes, Domain Business Correspondent, Chapter Instruments of Payment and Remittance. In this chapter, we discuss about various modes of payments available for customers in India. The payment systems in India can be classified as paper-based payment systems and electronic payment systems. Paper-based payment systems are of three types. They are checks, demand drafts, and other negotiable instruments. First of all, let us look into the features of the paper-based payment systems. A check refers to an instrument in writing which contains an unconditional order addressed to a banker and is signed by a person who has deposited his money with the banker. This order requires the banker to pay a certain sum of money on demand only to the bearer of check or to any person who is specifically to be paid as per the instructions given. This instrument is governed by Negotiable Instruments Act 1881. There are three parties involved in the transaction of a check, namely drawer, drawee, and payee. Now, let us take an example of a transaction of a check. In a check transaction, at first, the drawer issues a check to a bank which is called drawee. The drawee bank transfers this check to the bank in which the beneficiary has an account, and this bank called payee bank. Payee bank clears the check and pays the corresponding amount written in the check to the beneficiary. Second paper-based instrument is demand draft. A demand draft is a bill of exchange drawn by one bank on another bank or by itself on its own branch. That means it differs from check in the case of who issues a check and who issues a draft. Now let us look at the various differences between check and demand draft. A check is issued by an individual, whereas a demand draft is issued by a bank. In a check, the individual or the maker should be signed. In the case of demand draft, there is no need to be signature of the maker. In the case of check, there is a possibility of a check can be dishonored, while in the case of demand draft, a demand draft cannot be dishonored. These are the main differences between check and demand draft. Now, other negotiable instruments. According to Negotiable Instruments Act 1881, there are other two negotiable instruments exist in the banking transaction. They are Bill of Exchange and Promissory Note. A bill of exchange is used in the transactions pertaining to goods as well as services, and it is signed by a party who owes money and given to a party entitled to receive money, and thus this could be used for fulfilling the contract for payment. A promissory note refers to a written promise to its holder by an entity or an individual to pay a certain sum of money by a pre-decided date, and in other words, promissory notes show the amount which someone owes to you or you owe to someone, together with the interest rate and also the date of payment. These are the two other negotiable instruments. Now, let us look into the various electronic payment systems in India. Electronic payment systems in India include internet banking, mobile banking, ATM services, NEFT services, RTGS services, and IMPS services. Now, let us look into the detail one by one. In the screen, you can see a model of internet banking website of SBI. In this website, you must required to register if you are a new user, and if you have already a login ID and a password, you can directly use the login system. You can log into the system and you can do various transactions like account transaction, account transfer, cash transfer, etc. Mobile banking is the limited version of internet banking. It means doing internet banking services with the help of a mobile itself is called mobile banking. You need to log in with the same user ID and password you have with the internet banking in the mobile banking to operate the mobile banking transactions. ATM services is familiar to all those who are associated with the banking transactions. An ATM transaction steps can be followed as follows. In the first step, one should approach an ATM counter with his or her debit cards, and you must put the card into the relevant place in the ATM machine. In the second step, you must select a language that you are convenient, English or others. The third step, you can enter a 4-digit PIN number issued by the bank, which is secret and known only for yourself. In the fourth step, you will get the cash from the relevant point, and you can collect the cash and the card too. Now let us look into the differences between NEFT, RTGS and IMPS together. NEFT means National Electronic Fund Transfer System, and RTGS means Real-Time Gross Settlement System, and IMPS means Immediate Payment Service. NEFT was introduced in 2005, and RTGS in 2004, and IMPS was introduced in 2010. In the case of NEFT, the minimum amount to be transacted should be ₹1, and in the case of RTGS, it will be minimum ₹2 lakh. In the case of IMPS, there will be ₹1 is the minimum amount. In the case of NEFT, there is no maximum amount transaction limit, and same in the case of RTGS also. But in the case of IMPS, ₹2 lakh is the upper limit for the transaction. NEFT is transacted on half-hourly basis, while the RTGS is a real-time settlement system, and IMPS also the real-time settlement system. NEFT transactions and RTGS transactions are conducted between 8 am and 7 pm, while the IMPS transaction can be done in 24 hours. There are no service charges for NEFT and RTGS, but there is a fixed service charges as per the bank's policy in the case of immediate payment service. Other digital banking products include mobile wallets, point of sale, USSD, Aadhaar enabled payment system, and unified payment interface.